Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Who's constantly tired? Even after a good night's sleep, which is rather rare. Who suddenly no longer wants to go outside and actually associate with people or genuinely being outside? And guess what, guys? Apparently this is not just me. Since I've done my few videos when we talk about things that are currently happening above us, we talk about behavior of our pets, we talked about abysmal growing here because what they currently gets done up in the sky. We talked about many things, how we feel, how we reflect on what we do, and generally reflects on everything around us. And I had tons and tons of comments as well, guys, from then you saying pretty much the same thing, the observations of constant fatigue. And again, the reason, guys, we're talking about this, we had these videos that I've done had about altogether about 500,000 views, and thousands and thousands and thousands of you guys from across the world are literally agreeing that you're feeling the same things are happening. See, the problem is, if we don't talk about it, you might encounter something and you think, do you know what? This is just me. This is just me. It's nothing to worry about. It's just me. But believe me not, okay? Now we're coming out in those videos, you guys get to talk together. And I find to understand that there is actually so much things that are currently happening around us that affects us in more ways than one. And all of you across the world are actually agreeing. So it's not just me, it's a lot of us. And this is just a small proportion. If you think 500,000 of people that tuned into those videos, a very small proportion of people in the world. So just imagine if everybody else seen the video and actually commented their experience, we'll probably find out that a lot of people are tuned in into that kind of thing and just don't maybe think that they just think it's just them and not everybody else. So talking about the constant fatigue, constant tiredness, and it seems to be again happening recently. I'm constantly tired, and I'm not talking about, guys, like with your daily life, your job. We're all obviously busy, we all do things. Not that kind of tiredness. I find it difficult to understand, but it feels like it's a burden of tiredness. I feel like it's weight of the world on my shoulders. It's not mental tiredness neither, it's physical tiredness. But it only takes you wake up, I do my work, do a few things, and suddenly like, oh my god, do you know, I just feel absolutely exhausted. Of course, it doesn't help the quality of the sleep. And again, a lot of you noticing the patterns of the sleep have changed. I know we're all different. As we get older, our sleep patterns change. It's totally understandable. See, what I find now is difficulty of not falling asleep, not difficulty really sleeping, but it's the waking up. And it's really, really peculiar because I wake up sometimes and quite often on an hour, every hour, sorry, not say like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. It'd be like 1 o'clock, 1:20, or then 2:22, 3:20, 3:22, that kind of thing. And it will continue all the way until I have to get up. So you could imagine I've waken up, 8 hours, 7 hours on the seven times in the 7 hour time. That's rather exhausting. And again, before I thought, it's just me. It's just me. It's just tiredness, it's the worry, it's the stress, it's just me. But guess what? This is not just me, because there's tons and tons of you are actually commenting on that kind of thing. And the same brings me down to, guys, talking about not wanting to associate with people now. And I've covered this on a video before where I feel like the people changed. People changed for the worst. People are miserable, people are rude, people are horrible, people are introverted. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot. A lot of people I come across, I seems to be in their own little cocoon. And before I'm like, yeah, okay, trying to be nice, smile, that kind of thing. But now I'm like, I don't want to feel like I want to be even near those kind of people. Whether it's just the negative energy they're emitting, I don't know. I'm not really, into the understanding what the energies between people do, but I just don't want to be around the people. And I don't feel like I want to be going outside. It's really, again, really, really strange. We're outdoor people. We go camping, we go for walks. I spend tons and times in the garden. But now I feel like, whoa, I don't want to go there. I really, really don't know. So far the weather's been dry, which has been a blessing in disguise. But generally, I don't want to go and see anybody. All I want to do is just drop my little one to work, to school, come home, do my job, and that's that. And go up to the shop when I have to. Even though I don't feel like I want to go out. I really don't know what it is. It's not like it's raining, it's miserable. It's not that. I just feel like I need to shelter myself from outside and people. And again, to me, I thought maybe just me, tired, miserable, old, but it's not. It's actually all over the world, you guys commenting similar sort of things. And the last one, again, being brought up to my attention is the food. People talking about the foods no longer being the same or tasting the same. We know that our food's been fiddled with, like, big time. But again, you might be aware that I'm running the food exposed videos, and I'm pretty close with the food industry in terms of, in a way, like, I'm keeping an eye on what's happening, what sort of pesticides are used, what sort of chemicals are used, what sort of coatings they use in our foods, what they're injecting before, when things are going printed in the lab, that sort of thing. I'm kind of trying to be on the top of that, and of course keep you posted when the news come out of something that's meant to be implemented. But a lot of you commenting that the quality of the food is bad outside just a normal, just like, rubbish supermarket veg. We're talking about things no longer tasting even the same way. We know the growing year has been absolutely abysmal for 99% of this 500,000 that watched and commented. There are some lucky people that seem to had a really good year. I just had a really good year of tomatoes. Everything else failed. And then, like I told you on the last video, I stopped. I'm not intending to grow anything this year for the winter because I just had enough. I had enough of the stress that goes with it because they seem to just not letting off to what they're doing. But irony that I have now tomatoes growing, right? We are now like end of October. I have tomato seedlings are coming up now. Go figure. The winter veg not really want to grow, but or lettuce in fact, but yet my tomatoes are now growing randomly by themselves. Anyway, different matter. So some of you basically saying that the food doesn't taste the same. And I gotta say, I agree to a lot of extent. The food totally lost flavour. So things like carrots, it tastes nothing like a homegrown carrot. Tomatoes in a supermarket, plastic, might as well be. There's nothing of them. They just don't taste the same. Watermelon, a lot of you guys commented on the watermelon quality. Totally agree. It's like, it's just a puddle of goo. It's got no smell and it's got no flavour. And it's really odd because the watermelon is meant to be nice and sweet and, really juicy. My little one likes watermelon, but she wouldn't even touch it. Right? And many of you commented that they just seem to be not the same. I haven't found anything in the news to know or behind the scenes what's being done to watermelons. But for some reason, they just literally taste of nothing. So I no longer buy them. And the other peculiar things, right, guys, when I talk to you about, unfortunately, losing 3 of my chickens in a really short proximity together, many of you obviously came back and said similar instances. Well, one of my chickens looks like she's ill again, and I don't know what it is. I've isolated her, and I'm just hoping that she'll be okay. But I did follow to what you guys said, so I'm getting rid of the commercial feeds, so just eating what I'm giving her, protein food, and I'm not letting her out for the moment, just to see what's going to be happening. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed she's going to be okay. But also the point is, so the chickens, right? We talked about the behavior, laying eggs, not laying eggs, in fact, which is still happening. But the chickens, right? My girls like to have tin tuna, and they love to have pumpkins, right? So 2 things they absolutely go crazy for. And now you give them tuna, they seem to have no interest at all. Right, it's protein. They need protein now. They're molting, and the lava used to help them. They just don't want to touch this. And now pumpkin, they just won't touch the pumpkin. They normally go crazy. I've done a video, even a short video last year, where they carved the pumpkin for me because they've just gone crazy. They wouldn't even touch the seeds inside the pumpkin. So this is really strange. I obviously preserved a lot of pumpkin. I do pumpkin soup. It kind of tastes the same. It's just watery because they are commercially grown for Halloween type thing. But it's really peculiar that my chickens won't even eat the pumpkins or the tuna. So I don't know. So it's so much of this, guys, happening. It's really, really strange. But yeah, the most weird thing for me, guys, is just not wanting to be outside and associate with people. So there we are. It's been so many comments, guys. And I'm so grateful that you're all coming together as a community and sharing your observations. See, originally, obviously, I've done the video. I just wanted to talk about, what's happened above there and how it's kind of affected us. But now those videos go crazy. They go literally all over the world. And I find this kind of helping. I'm hoping it's helping a lot of people to understand this is not just them. Like, as I said to you, like, I felt like it's just me. It's just me. It's got to be something in me, something I'm doing wrong. It's me. But it's not. It's honestly is not. And so many things are happening in the world. We know this, there's a lot of talking about the ninth planet, the pole shift and everything, but something's there that seem to be affecting majority of us. Other people that tuned in, or people that are just more susceptible to actually understanding what is happening in their life and with their bodies. So anyway, guys, I do hope you find this video helpful. Of course, the whole idea is, as you asked me to do, is to bring out and talk about things that a lot of you are saying, because I'm like a middle person that's basically projecting to what a lot of you are experiencing. So of course, guys, please comment down below any other things you have noticed, witnessed to what's currently happening that maybe we think is just normal, but in fact maybe it is not, and maybe it happens to a lot of us. Then of course, guys, please comment down below. Well, otherwise, guys, well, thank you ever so much for watching. Don't forget a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber, it means a lot, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.